Learning how to heal is one, but to be able to detach from the situation and detach from the energy completely is something else. Hi, my name is Mimi, and today's video we are going to talk about detaching from certain habits, from certain people, and from certain mindset. Stay tuned. You will notice while you're on this journey is that your spiritual journey or healing journey, you will notice that you cannot run from nothing. The universe will play things out in your life. The universe will put things in your life and put things in front of your face until you examine some of these things and until you take a deep look at them and see, is it triggering you, or where some of these things that is happening, where are they coming from? See, we're an energetic being, and as energetic being, we attract and we project. See, when someone enters our world, we either can pick up that person's energy or they either can pick up our energy. The way you think and the frequency that you're in, the energetic frequency that you're at will attract certain beings, certain experiences, and certain people. And when these people enter our world and our space and you share certain things with them, you actually bonding with those individuals. And sometimes people carries different trauma, different energy, different they have different attachment to them because of their own experiences that they're going through in their life. So when these individuals enter your space and your world, as you guys are bonding, you are sharing some of that energy. You know, you are taking on some of those. Some of us, we start to carry some of those energy, and we can experience some of the things that these individuals experience. We can start feeling the same emotions that they start feeling because we are attracting that. That's what we are attracting. And the more we hold on to these energy, the more we bring those type of individual in. So if you're attracting a lot of people that drains you, or a lot of people that's like negative, that brings your mood like kind of like up and down when they come around, well, that's because those type of people sometimes have a different type of energy attached to them. So you have to have like a real good spiritual hygiene to not attach yourself to some certain people energetic field, and certain people lessons, because your behavior is going to start changing. The way you think is going to start changing. The way you act is going to start changing because you have those same type of individual in your energetic field, and they are still attached to you. Regardless if you're part ways, if you're not properly like cutting ties or in a healthy way, and cutting those type of attachment and removing that energy out of your energetic field, you are still going to attract the same type of people. You are still going to attract the same type of experiences because that energy is still lingering around you. So having a proper spiritual hygiene, it's the number one thing you can do for yourself, because sometimes you probably just got done with like a karmic cycle, let's say, or you've been in a karmic cycle for like 9 years, 10 years, or 20, 35, and you pass all your all the lessons the universe put in front of you or in your life. You pass all of them with flying colors, and there you go again with that same energy, attracting them same type of people, and you keep going in circles and circles and circles and keep experiencing the same thing. That's because that energy, that's the universe telling you that energy is still lingering around you, and it is time for you to heal, and it's time for you to detach from that so you can move forward. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to be stagnant in your life. You're really going to be stagnant. You're not going to be able to have new experiences with new people, and you're not going to have room for new experiences and new people to come in, because that negative or that low vibration energy is still lingering around. A healthy detachment is actually facing the situation. It's not suppressing the emotion. It's not saying, okay, yeah, that happened, whatever, okay, I'm just gonna go about my business. You know, you can go about your business, or you detach from a something and then just forget about everything and just detach. It sounds easy, but in actual reality, that energy is still lingering around. So that experience can still come back and replay. The situation can still replay with someone else that enters your life if you're not careful, if you're not paying attention, and if you're not seeing, you know, the lesson within this. Because some of the behaviors that we carry is probably not our own. Some of the energies that we hold on to is also not our own. Because when we're out in the world, we're interacting with different type of people. Like I said, we're energetic being, so we project and also we also attract also. So you have to be very careful when a situation end in your life, or if something keep replaying over and over. That's the universe letting you know, like, there is something that you need to address. There is something that you need to analyze, and you need to see. And it's up to you to take a step back from the situation and kind of see what triggers you from that situation, what you didn't like, and address that, you know. Because when you don't address certain emotions, you leave room for more of that same emotion, more of that same habit to keep coming back and enter your life. So having a healthy detachment from people, place. Now, detachment can be very difficult sometimes, especially if it's from a loved one. You know, we create bond with people, and we have a particular, we resonate with them in a particular level. So these energies start playing out, and we start becoming someone else. You're gonna start becoming someone else. You're gonna start embodying a different type of character, a different type of person, you know, a certain type of behavior, because technically you are still attached. You still have your energy attached with that person, and that person probably still have their energy attached with you. So detaching from a situation in a healthy way is very, very important, because it allows you to see things in a different way, like I said. And it also, you don't repeat certain things and certain experiences and certain cycles with people anymore, because you actually detach in a healthy way, and you actually confronted those situations, and you actually confront those emotions when they come up, and not suppressing them. You know, not suppressing them, because suppressing emotion is attracting the same type of emotions, the same type of lesson. So how do you detach from these things or these individuals so you don't repeat the same thing? One, address them. Like when certain things come out, when certain people and certain individuals, certain things keep replaying, you have to address it. You have to address it. Addressing meaning you have to go within yourself and see, why are you attracted to that? And why is that attracted to you? You know, because many times we think, oh, I'm always attracting broken person, like a broken, you know, a broken individual or a hurt individual. I'm always attracting people like that. I'm always attracting broken people. But sometimes it be us, you know. You maybe you're the broken person. You know, maybe that person is showing you that broken part of you, you know, that you've been suppressing. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we sometimes, some of us, we don't really know, you know, we don't really know. So I think addressing the situation, not suppressing it, not running away from it, not putting it to the side, and kind of face it and addressing it, then there's no way you can possibly bring in that same individual and that same experience when you heal yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So when you leave it like that, and you don't really detach from it, but you don't detach in a healthy way, and cut the cords with those things, and you leave room for it to come back, it's always gonna keep coming back in different bodies, in different forms, you know? So facing it, addressing it, not suppressing it is is key to trust the emotions you get. When someone comes around you, you feel a certain way, you have to be able to trust that. You have to be able to trust that. That's your body talking to you. That's your body giving you a sign that, you know, this person has like the wrong type of energy. And sometimes when we are not connected, when we're not in bondage with our own higher self and our own spirit guide, and we're not open to the universe, we bypass the red flag, you know, until it's the situations start to be a little bit harder and harder. But nine out of 10, your body will let you know when something is not right for you, when you're in the wrong place. You know, when someone around you is not being honest or not being truthful, you will feel it. Your body will tell you. That's why you have to heal, because when you heal, it brings you closer to your higher self while being in alignment. Because when you're in alignment, you learn to trust yourself. You learn to pay attention to not only the sign that people give you, but also your body. How is your body responding to those individuals? How is your body, you know, how do you feel? Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to how you feel when people come around. You know, your body would not lie to you. It would not lie to you at all. Listen to yourself. You have to be able to take a step back and listen. Listen to people without, you know, using your ears, but just feel. When you walk in a room, you know, when you walk in the room and you got to feel everybody, you have to be able to feel everybody, you know? So being in alignment with your higher self and being in alignment with the universe brings those, you know, those things to you. It lets you know. It lets you know when you in the wrong place. It lets you know when someone around you is not being truthful. It lets you know when someone is draining your energy. It lets your body literally communicate with you if you allow it, if you listen to it, if you take care of it. You know, if you take care of it. That's why I talk about healing all the time, because before I was missing the signs. I see it, but I didn't see it. I see it, I doubt it. You know, now I don't doubt. I trust myself. You know, I trust myself. I know if I'm somewhere, if I feel something, I have to be able to know where is this coming from. So I know not to go too far with that individual or not go too deep into that area, because, you know, your body lets you know. It communicates with you 24/7. Another thing is intentions. You have to, the reason that being in alignment is good with your higher self in the universe, because you have to know people's true intentions with you. You know, you got to look beyond the physical. You got to look beyond the physical, because people, like I said, people have different things attached to them. You know, you got to use your discernment. You got to be mindful that people do have different things attached to them, and sometimes it's not their fault. You know, it's not their fault. So you got to pay attention to people's true intentions with you. Again, it goes with the mind, the body, the soul. You got to be able to be in alignment so you can feel. And you can feel your, like I said, your body will communicate with you. Your body will let you know people's true intentions with you. If you just, you know, be quiet, pay attention, you know, listen with your eyes, okay? Listen with your eyes. Feel with your heart. You got to be able to feel with your heart, but listen with your eyes, you know? And when you do that, you know everyone's true intentions. You know everyone's true intention, and you know how to move accordingly with those individuals. You know how to, you know, address certain things when it comes to these individuals, and you know how to pour into them. You don't pour too much, you know, you don't pour in too much. You don't give and give and give, because they can drain you. So you have to know people's true intentions with you. Also take control of yourself. Take control of yourself. Be the master of yourself. Learn how to master yourself. Take control of your mind. Like, don't let your mind bring you into places, into things that you don't want to be in. Take control of this. Always take control of your mind. You know, you don't, when you're not in control, you give your power away. But when you are in control, you don't give your power away that easy. You know how to control your power. You know how to conserve your energy. You know how to move around certain people. So you got to feel with your heart, hear with your eyes, and listen with your mouth. Don't only hear with your ears, but listen. You got to be able to listen with your eyes. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you, because some of these people that comes in are messengers, you know, are messengers. So you have to be mindful and use your discernment when allowing certain people and certain energy around you. So you got to pay attention to your body, feel with your feel with your heart, listen with your eyes, and pay attention to people's true intentions with you. Because the way you take care of yourself, that's how other individuals going to take care of you. Another thing, put you first. Always put yourself first. Be the main character. Be your own savior. You know, put you first. You know, always put yourself first. No matter what, always put yourself first. Always take care of yourself. Because you and yourself is on this journey together. So if you this way and yourself is that way, then you know you're gonna get confused and you're gonna get lost on this path. Be in alignment with the universe and be in alignment with your higher self, and take care of yourself. Put yourself first, so everything could align, so you could pay attention to how your body react when you're around certain things, when you're around certain environment, and when you're around certain people. So you got to take care of yourself. Never be afraid to be alone. Never be afraid to be alone. When you're alone, that's when you learn more about society. That's when you learn more about yourself. That's when you learn more about the universe. The universe reveals certain things to you when you're alone, when you're not in a crowd, when you're not around so much distraction. It never want to confuse you. So that's why when you're by yourself sometimes, when you're in alignment, when you're healing, that's when a lot of things is being revealed to you around that time. So being alone sometimes it's a beautiful thing, and it's very beneficial to you on this path, on this journey. Very peace. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with everything and everyone around you, because with peace, your mind is not so much, you know, going and going and going. You know, a overactive mind sometimes can confuse you. It can block you from certain things. It can block you from seeing the truth and seeing things the way, as it is. So a very active mind is something that you might want to control. You know, you might want to take the front seat. You might want to be the power. You might want to be the controller of this, you know, the mind. So it doesn't, you know, bring you on a different path. So being at peace, like internally within you, it's also, put it like this. The mind is the energetic box. That's the energetic box. That's the box that you want to have the key to. That's the box that you want to control. That's the box that you want to protect, because the mind is the energetic box. This is where majority of our energy comes from, is from our mind, you know, and if you don't control that, or you're not in control of that, then you basically just giving out your power. You basically really don't really know who you are, because you never had control of your box to find out. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care.